What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new vlog. Today we have a very special unboxing, and we're also going to do a small little trip to downtown, further downtown. We live downtown. I think you guys know that by now. But yeah, we have some sneakers to pick up for curbside pickup, and then we're also going to stop by ODTO. But yeah, I just uploaded a few videos on the channel this week, so make sure you guys peep them if you haven't yet. Right now I'm actually editing a video with my sister where she roasts a bunch of my new sneaker pickup. We also got the homie Loki Ross on the dual monitor. I have some sneakers to show you guys that I've been hiding. I've legit been keeping a secret from you guys for the last few months. So as some of you guys know, let me just turn the light on. Okay, that really didn't do much. Nike has a thing called Nike ID. No, it's not called Nike ID anymore. It is called Nike by You. So it's basically a thing where you can customize Nike sneakers online. I'm sure you guys have done it before. I remember doing it in like high school classes when we couldn't even buy the shoes in Canada. We were just like making Nike IDs in class. But I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pairs of Nike ID sneakers. We're just gonna call them Nike ID because I think Nike by You sounds stupid. 2 of them are for myself, but the other 4 I'm going to be either selling or giving away for this like Christmas season as a special giveaway back to you guys to thank you guys for the support over the last few years. And they're fire. You're gonna see them in just a second, but let me get some fresh air. Now I want to quickly go on Nike's website to figure out how much exactly I paid for these sneakers, because if you bought these for retail, which is the ideal situation, you can get them for like a really fair price for a custom sneaker. Usually, you know, to make custom sneakers, it costs a lot of money. Like it usually costs several hundreds of dollars to get like an artist or a sneaker customizer to make them exactly the way you want it. But the fact that Nike has this thing online is super dope. And every now and then Nike does these where it's like a super limited kind of pattern or certain like colors or materials that you can use. So for example, if you wanted to make these sneakers right now, you can't. You simply just can't make these sneakers right now because they sort of discontinue the material. There's Nike IDs that resell. Custom sneakers that people make that then resell because you just can't get that sneaker anymore. So I remember in the past they've done like limited edition Nike Kobe sneakers. These are called the $175 Nike Dior sneakers. Small dilemma. It turns out that I only made 2 of these Dior sneakers and I made 4 of the Supreme custom sneakers. If you guys want to see what the Supreme custom sneakers look like, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that red button down below. We're also doing a Jordan 1 mid giveaway for the gold pair. I'll have that linked in the description down below and the Instagram post where you can sign up. Now the weird thing about this is the box got messed up. Take a look at the box. The tag, I don't know what it is. I think it was from just being in the natural sunlight. The box tag here got yellowed up, and we're going to bring these with us downtown to get the reaction of a few different people. Without further ado, let's open up this box. Take a look at these. There's sirens going in the background right now. That's how hot these sneakers are. The fire department is on the way for these fire Air Force One Dior. This is the size 8 pair I have in my hands. So this is the pair I'll actually be giving away. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway for these Nike Air Force One Dior sneakers, make sure you guys watch throughout the video. Stick around to the end. I'll let you guys know the giveaway instructions at the end of the video. These are so nice. Let me just stand up so my face doesn't keep getting autofocus detected. Nike Air Force One Dior. Now obviously I can't have any official Dior branding or logos or anything on these shoes because it's of course a Nike sneaker, a custom Nike sneaker. This is a $135 Nike Air Force One Dior. So these are obviously heavily inspired by the Air Jordan 1 Dior, but those sneakers are just so expensive. They're so expensive. Like I'm never gonna get to a point in my life where I can justify spending that much money on a pair of shoes. And there's so much better things you can do with that money. There's like you can invest that money, you could use that money to make memories. So this right here is my like poor man's Nike or Air Jordan 1 Dior's. Let's get going downtown. We got some sneakers to pick up, we got some people to see, we got some Air Jordan 1 Dior's to compare these to. Let's get it. Further downtown near the Queen and Spadina area, we got Livestock right behind me, and we're gonna pick up the latest Yeezys I ordered about last week. And we also have the homie Tom. And
hello, Sir Christian. How are you?
That's a horrible Filipino accent. I think, oh, I just hit my camera. I think we're gonna get Tom's reaction to both the Yeezys I'm about to pick up and these Air Force 1 Dior's too. So before we get to ODTO and compare my Nike Air Force 1 Dior's to the actual Air Jordan 1 Low Dior's, let's get Tom's reaction to both the new Yeezys and my Dior sneakers. I have 2 pairs of sneakers here. I want to get your opinions on both.
I'm seeing Yeezys. I'm seeing 380s.
380s.
I'm seeing Onyx.
Onyx, yes. You know Onyx the Pokemon?
He's a rock. I caught them all I'm saying.
His Pokemon channel, link down below. And here are the 380 triple black. How do you feel about these?
I like them. The 380s are super comfortable. I don't, like, they don't excite me. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you know, it's a good shoe. These I'm excited for. Christian's grabbing a pair of shoes that I am a lot more excited for than the Yeezys. If you pulled off the concept right, I think they could be actually pretty cool. Ooh, you did a pretty good job. You look at them and you obviously know it's themed after the Dior. Yeah. So you did a good job in it. Obviously you can't get the Dior and the swoosh, so you went with the snakeskin. But yeah, I'm actually sort of surprised. It's pretty decent quality leather for an Air Force 1, which are notorious for bad leather.
We're inside of ODTO with the homie.
Our YouTube channel is Flight for Hype. Shout out to OD Toronto. This is also where I work as well. And shout out my boys CJ and Prince. Nike by you. Is it by you?
It's by me, yeah. Wow. Nike by me.
Oh. Dude, these are cold.
Yeah?
Like literally, they feel cold. Yo, honestly, this is really nice. You did a great job on these.
Thank you.
I love the tones on the grays with the white, the snakeskin pattern. This is snakeskin, right?
Yeah, it's like a python snakeskin.
This is so crazy. And it's actually nice with the icy bottom too. These are crazy. Honestly, dude, good job on these.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You want to compare them to the real Dior's?
Yes, we want to compare them to the Air Jordan 1 Lows. Do you get a lot of questions or a lot of people asking you about the Dior's when they come into the store?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. This is like one of the biggest neck turners of all time, honestly. And they cost a lot of money.
How much do they go for in the store right now?
I think these ones go for like 12,000.
12,000? And how much the high tops are here?
The high tops are 23,000.
$10,000 to add the extra couple inches.
Just a little bit. Guys, don't sleep on lows, man. Lows are fire. Don't sleep on them, man.
Travis Scott lows versus the Dior lows. What would you rock?
Travis Scott lows.
Travis Scott lows.
100%.
Okay. Now, before we compare the Air Jordan 1 Low Dior's and the Nike Air Force 1 Low, I want to also go through the store and show you guys the best low top Air Jordan 1s and Nike Air Force 1 Lows. Here at the Jordan 1 wall. They have so much selection. Like, it's actually crazy how many ones they have here. Particularly today, we're looking at the low top ones. Let's see your favorite Jordan 1 lows and then some of Tom. Give me your top 3.
So my top 3, the Cart Purples, because these are super comfortable and they're clean as well. The Smoke Grays, because I got the highs, so I had to get the lows in these ones. And my third one would have to be the Whirls, because I don't have the highs. But these are so beautiful, man. The color black on these are fire.
What's your overall opinion on the Jordan 1 Low? Because I know for the Jordan 1 Low, it's getting a lot of heat, you know, because it's not the highs. Everyone gets the highs first. That's the first one they think about. But the lows have gotten a lot more respect over the last year. So what do you think about the lows?
Honestly, they're more affordable, and the way that you can rock these are so versatile, man. You know, and they come in a variety of colors. The only thing I wish though is obviously the leather would be a little bit the same as ones, but you get what you pay for, you know? Yeah. So these are so underrated, man. Some of my favorite Air Force 1 lows personally are the Supremes, because not only it has the red box logo on the side, but it also comes with the red laces too. If it didn't come with these laces, maybe not, but they do. So this is a cop for sure. Another Air Force 1 low that I personally like that we have with the Travises. Actually, the sails. The sails are my favorite. I love the sail color, and these are gonna age well with time. And of course, you got the grills on here too, man. And one of my absolute grills is the Travis Scott here, Cactus Jack as well. The flap idea is just freaking crazy. I love the gold zipper, and it's got the label all over it too. So in my opinion, these are my 3 favorite ones.
Here we are at the Jordan 1 section. I want to ask you about lows today. Since we have the Jordan 1 low Dior's, we got some lows here.
Okay, the lows that we have here.
Out of all the lows in the store, wait, are there more lows throughout the store, or?
No,
Just threw it in the cases in there.
Do you have the Travis Scotts or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom, besides the Travis Scotts, we're talking about like more of the GR Jordans.
Yeah.
What are your top 3 Jordan 1 lows here?
Well, okay, I'm not even gonna choose 3 because that's gonna mean I'm choosing one that I don't like. I choose these, the UNCs.
Okay.
And then I choose these. This is just purely because they have like the original Jordan 1 cut. I know this is like an SB collaboration, which I never understood because it's the exact same shoe. But these both have the original Jordan 1 cut with the Nike Air on the tongue. It doesn't have a big, dumb, poofy tongue like these. So these are the only 2 I would even consider wearing. I actually really like these ones. And I wish I had a pair of these ones. So if anyone would like to send me one for free, my PO box is in the description.
And then when it comes to ones, I talked about this earlier. The one lows particularly have gotten a lot more love this last year, the last 2 years in particular.
Yeah.
What are your overall thoughts and opinions on like lows versus the highs and the mids?
Oh, if they do it the original way, I absolutely love them. I have the Chicago 1 lows that I got for $78 and they go for who knows how much money now.
$12,000. That's how much these Air Jordan 1 Low Dior's currently go for. These, on the other hand, my poor man's Air Force 1 Low Dior's, these were retail $175. The price difference, it's crazy. It's well, as Tom put earlier, you'll become a poor man if you buy these Dior's, and you can just have these poor man Dior's if you want to save some money. Now, when it comes to the overall quality of the sneaker, I gotta say the leather on these Air Force 1 Lows is surprisingly nice. When you see Air Force 1 Lows, you typically don't think of them as a super high quality sneaker, but the Nike by You line, they typically do care a little bit more about the quality because you are getting a custom pair. So it's like, why skimp out on the quality if you're getting something more sentimental, something more customized for the end consumer? But these, on the other hand, these Jordan 1 Lows, the quality on these, the leather is just ridiculously nice, but that's what you would expect out of a, well, not just a $12,000 sneaker at resale, but it's a collaboration with Dior. And Dior is a luxury brand. And when it comes to like sneakers made in Italy, it's usually the luxury brands that make them. So it makes sense. It actually, I'm happy that they made these in Italy versus somewhere like Vietnam. When you think Italy, you think like handcrafted and really high quality. The shade of gray on both of the sneakers is pretty much spot on. However, when you look down the side panel underneath the Nike swoosh, it looks like the white leather has a slight tint of yellow to it. It's not a perfect paper white, while on the Air Force 1 Lows, it's more of that perfect paper white we're used to seeing on white sneakers. So it's sort of like a shade off when it comes to the Dior's. When it comes to the tongues on the shoe, the Nike Air Force 1 Low Dior's have a square tongue, a square leather tongue, while the Air Dior's rock that typical stitched in, or I'm not even sure what to call it, but it has that typical Nike Air tongue we're used to seeing on all the other Air Jordan 1 highs, and I like that a lot. Besides that, taking a look at the collar of the shoe, on the Air Force 1, we have this leather collar liner. Now that might pose an issue if you wear these during the summer. Your feet might get a little sweatier, and I like the leather liner. It's not what we're used to seeing. It has this more premium kind of look to it. But when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 Low Dior's, it has that like cotton material that we're used to seeing, that fabric that we're used to seeing on a majority of Air Jordan 1 Lows. We're pretty used to it by now. Now, taking a look at the side by side of the swooshes, of course, because these are a Nike by You or a Nike ID, the Air Force 1s don't have that actual Dior branding. We're just going for that colorway, you know, because there's no way we're gonna make a custom Dior sneaker officially made by Nike. So we have this snakeskin pattern on the side of the shoe of the swoosh, and then on the Dior's, of course, we have that repeating Dior logo with the black contrast stitching. When it comes to the insole, you have a gray insole with the Dior branding on the very bottom part, and then on the Nike Air Force 1s, you have a black insole with that white Nike Air branding, and it looks like that Nike Air branding is gonna rub off pretty quickly, while the Dior's, it looks like it's gonna stay there for a while because it looks pretty well printed into what looks like a leather insole, which is not what we're used to seeing out of an Air Jordan 1 Low. And then of course you have the outsole. The outsole, there is no particular branding on these Air Force 1s, but when it comes to the Dior's, we got that Air Jordan Wings logo. On the back of the Dior's, you have Air Dior instead of Air Jordan. On the Nike Air Force 1s, you have Nike Air. When it comes to the laces on the Air Force 1 Low Dior's are also a slight shade darker than the gray leather upper. And if you compare that to the actual Air Jordan 1 Dior's, the laces on the Dior's actually are much more true to the color of gray on the rest of the sneakers. So if I really wanted to go for an even more like matching look or a clone look of the Dior Lows, I would get another pair of gray laces and swap them into these. If you made it to the end of the video, we are giving these away. Not this particular pair, but we're giving away the size 8 pair. So I'll leave the Gleam link in the description down below. But if you want these sneakers, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button down below, and comment down below what you guys think about my poor man Nike Air Force 1 Low Diors. I'll also have my Instagram linked down below where you can enter for these there as well, plus my Twitter. Good luck to everybody for that pair of Air Force 1 Low Diors.